Alright. Yeah, so let's just get right down to this stupid, crazy fucking shit. Alright, yeah. So, let's see. We were going down from that fucking Nova Shores on this. See, I'm actually caring enough to remember. Down to the fucking, what is it called? Some avian fucking village. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, anyway, they got sacked. We were expecting the orcs to be there. They weren't there. They basically just sacked the place and took the people. And probably the gold, too. That's basically all of it. We found a lockbox. It broke. We followed the orcs, learning there are also hobgoblins that actually do take slaves. Orcs don't even try. And we followed them up north to the border between the two countries and found a fort, like an actual fort. Mostly made of wood, so easy to burn, but we found out that the people, soon to be slaves, hopefully not, but they're being held inside there along with 30 so odd orcs and hobgoblins. 3 bunches of towers on the edges to look out. The kid sent out the bird. Some crazy fucking ploy that was hilarious. And, yeah, he didn't learn much. So we're kind of at a disadvantage. We decided, Kip wanted to just get started rushing again. We decided we were gonna bide our time, head back to that port city and get some guards or mercenaries or some shit like that to aid us, because we're gonna fucking need it. And the kid brought up a interesting idea. Bessie, the fucking dinosaur. Granted, his idea was to have Bessie chase him across fucking miles. It's not gonna work, but maybe try something else. I don't know. By the way, convinced Kip that it's better off to fight them with more of an army on our side. And we set up. Well, first we're taking a rest because we can travel in the dark. Yeah, the kid and I are blind, so not a good place to be, but even worse to just start leaving. So here we are.
Okay. So as you guys had just left the orc camp, made your way through the forest, you guys had set up camp for the night. Preparing yourselves to set up camp. Who is taking what watches as you guys set up for the for watch?
I'll take first.
Welcome will take first.
Okay.
Or did you want to take first though?
Well, there's six people here, so it would be 2 people a watch, right? Counting.
Okay, yeah.
How about this? I join Tell Kid, you join Welcome. Fucking Kip, you want to sit with Falivor?
Wow, give me the NPC.
I don't know.
Come on, Nano, you should be used to talking to nothing but NPCs.
I don't fucking care. Do whatever.
Ooh, get some weird feedback there, Dev.
Probably just moving her laptop or something.
The connection here is kind of shit.
Mm.
Yeah, fair enough.
You can use the noise canceling on Discord if you might help.
I can try.
Noise canceling on Discord is actually pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Okay, so who was taking the first watch?
Tell and Welcome.
Okay, so you 2 set yourselves up for your watch. How are you guys doing your watch? Fire? No fire?
We can do it without fire. We both have dark vision.
Okay. So you guys set up yourselves for camp. Do you have your tents or anything? Or are you just camping out in the jungle?
Welcome would probably just take up the sleeping role. He probably wouldn't spend too much time setting something up. They're in a hurry.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we don't even have tents. Not gonna lie.
Nope, we don't.
That is fair. You guys have been sleeping out in the jungle this whole time.
Welcome to the jungle, baby.
Well, I think, like, while we had the wagon, I think we were sleeping in the wagon.
Hmm.
We don't have the wagon right now.
Whoops.
Well, we can't get it here.
So as you guys set yourselves up for camp to sleep outside, with your sleeping bags out by the jungle area, you guys look about as Kip kind of sits down, snuggles down with Sarah. So you guys put yourselves down. You guys can both roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Oh!
Oh well then. Okay.
Ooh.
This is unusual.
So,
Blame
welcome.
the laptop
You're
first.
razor-eyed focused right now, fully aware. You're a soldier. You know this is the time to be on your guard and aware and up. Dev, you're still thinking about those poor innocent people trapped behind the gates with who knows what will occur to them. If you two would like to RP, feel free.
I can't think of anything in particular that Welcome would probably say. He'd probably be really focused.
Dev, do you have anything Talitha would say?
I'm thinking out a wording. Give me a sec.
Okay. Well, if you guys have nothing to say to each other, the pair of you sit next to each other as the first watch comes to an end. You don't hear or see anything of significance. As your watches come to an end, the second watches may begin.
Okay, are we good? Nobody wanted to say anything?
No, I can't think of anything that Welcome would say right
Alrighty.
now.
As you
Okay.
you pass your way yourselves in your quiet night as you guys wake up the second watches of Archon and Otlius, is it?
I guess.
Or is it Archon and Avalon?
Do you mean Alivor?
Alivor?
Alivor. My bad. Archon and Alivor. Sorry.
How
it's
did I
the
get here? What?
1,000,001 fucking A names. Sue me.
Yeah.
I was first.
I'm pretty sure Avalon
That is true,
said
Archon did copy
Avalon
you.
longer.
Look, I didn't choose my name. Oh wait. Yeah, I'll wake up and plop my sorry ass on the ground and somebody's waking up with me.
For
If I-
purposes, we'll
if I-
say Alivor is going with you. Kip is now snuggling with Otlius.
Otlius wants to wake up with you, but you realize he doesn't have a choice.
That is
Um,
adorable.
Yeah, so I'll leave it up to you guys. If neither of you wakes up, Archon is just gonna glare at Atlas until he wakes up. Like,
I'll wake up. Oh my god.
So as you guys get yourselves up for camp. Oh. You may both roll me a perception check. Archon, you're at disadvantage because you can't
I am.
see.
Okay.
Okay. So the pair of you sit down for your watch, keeping yourselves open and your eyes out. Nothing seems to be occurring. You may RP if you wish.
He's mostly going to be keeping an eagle eye on that fortress. Trying to find any weak points in it.
Seeing anything?
A lot of the same.
Hmm.
You know, if they weren't so keen to the darkness, I'd say we hit them now, but
Yeah. Pretty sure they see in the dark.
not quite the case. I meant to ask last week, how well put together does this fortress look?
I mean,
Does the wood look solid, or is it kind of like...
it's a little ramshackle-ish. I mean, it's not like a masterly built fort, but it's basically spiked logs dug into the ground.
So sturdy, at least.
Yeah, it's sturdy enough. You gather with the strength of the orcs, they were able to kind of build it fairly securely. Probably with what you guys saw, probably took some good effort to build. Like, these guys have been here at least probably a few weeks, if not a month, to build this thing.
Okay.
And so awkward silences ensued.
So, based off of that, his background, if he had to gauge chances of success on an assault against this thing, where would he think that lies?
Given your military and background, depending on obviously how you assault it, would determine a lot. Your knowledge of orcs and hobgoblins and such is they're dangerous in large numbers. You'd probably put yourselves at the odds of, if you just charged in recklessly with no plan, you'd probably have a 10% chance, 15% chance of surviving. With a good plan, and possibly drawing troops out in some way or another, and trying to break up their army enough that you have by halves maybe, you probably put yourself about 50-50 to 70-30 in your favor, if you pull off just right.
Winnable.
70-30 is definitely winnable.
70-30 is. 50-50 is definitely a gamble.
Yeah. Again, comes down to your plans. You figure with, like, your current party members, you should be able to... You have a good shot at taking it, if you guys play it proper.
The kind of question I have at a character is, what kind of plan could we possibly execute that would be unseen by the fucking orc?
The only thing I could think of at the moment, and it's probably not one people would like, but I think it's reasonable to attempt, is to see if we can make some fake campfires on the other side of where we come in from, and make it look like another military, kind of do like a feint or a ruse to draw them out to investigate that.
That's not bad, actually.
Then we come in from the east with the suns to our back, so our numbers are hopefully harder. Like, hopefully the sun gives us a small advantage too. That way we don't have to spend, 2.5 weeks coming back up here. Kind of try to take care of it now.
It's not terrible, but still a gamble.
But it also depends on if we get caught by a scouting party, because if we get caught by a scouting party, kill them all, well, then we just made their numbers weaker.
Probably not by much, though.
Probably not, but still. Granted, if a scouting party did hit us and we killed them all, that would shift the timetable. I don't think we would really have the time to implement a ruse like that.
Yeah. We'd basically be. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to talk too much out of character, but the main problem is the fort that they have. Because we don't have. That definitely.
I disagree. The main problem are the towers.
Well, we can burn those.
Yeah, we can, but there's 3 of them with at least 1 archer in each.
Yeah. All you gotta do is set an arrow on fire. And hit.
Or a
Hopefully.
fireball.
Or a lightning bolt.
True. Or a really, really good firebolt, maybe.
Oh, yeah. The
Do
sacred
they have
fort-
thatch roofs on the towers, or is it wood?
They're just
Or are they
wide
uncovered?
open. They're not like building towers, guys. They're platform towers. They're wide open.
Well, you know, Heath, maybe if we saw the map
Well,
when we were looking at the fortress,
yes,
we
I
can
know.
hide everything on the GM layer.
Yeah, well, again, only one of you got close enough to see the fortress properly, which was D-Rab.
Leah.
But Otlius, but yes, Otlius would have told you they're platform towers. They're not like towers, like buildings, or like they're basically platforms on stands.
Okay, so question. How tall are they?
15, 20 feet.
Okay.
Enough to give them
Well, I mean-
elevation, but at the same time, there's not like they're not built for cover. They're built for, like, I can see you.
Well, I mean, if
They're built
that's
for
the
peekaboo.
case, if we can, we'll just assume that. Okay, fuck it. I'll just say it in Halloween's voice here. If we can use a ruse to draw a portion of their forces to the west in the morning, those towers are not the best built. In fact, they're really just platforms. A good knock could probably knock them over and topple them, or a fireball or a fire spell or 2. I do have bonfire I could cast. Perhaps that would be enough to light it on fire and prevent them from sitting in it for too long.
It
Then
takes.
we don't have to spend 2.5 weeks coming back up here with a large dinosaur and some guards. But then we get all the glory.
What kind of ruse are you planning?
Well, long time ago, Gerald had this rather amusing idea. It was a night assault against a relatively larger force, at least 4-1, in favor of them. So we set up some dummy targets, mostly campfires with nobody there, lit them, and typically campfire means a group of people.
Yeah.
Well, the more campfires there are, the more people there are, in theory. So if we spend about perhaps a day setting up these fake campfires and maybe rig some rudimentary traps around them, we might be able to draw out some of the enemy forces against, kind of evening the playing field. Traps there, hopefully, to knock out a few of them in case they come running back.
So your plan is to spread them out, then attack the fort or attack the people?
Attack the fort.
Hmm.
If we take the fort and hold it, we're more likely to scare them off. And that's where the prisoners are, too.
Yeah, but then they're all gonna come running back. If they do that at the same time, we gotta risk being overwhelmed.
While that is true, we'll have to strike fast and decisively. And then waste no time in getting the people out of their bindings and arming them with the weapons of the fallen orcs. Because then we'll have the number advantage. Probably.
Hmm. Still sounds risky.
They might be tired and they might not be good, but strength in numbers.
Sounds risky, but it's the best plan you had yet.
No. All plans typically are risky.
That's why I don't deal with it.
But going against something like this requires a plan.
Yeah, it does.
Furthermore, I think when we do make the attack, it should definitely be in the morning, assuming they actually send in people to check out the fires in the morning. That way we have the sun to our back, and maybe it will help prevent us from getting filled up with arrows, being a pincushion.
Hmm. It's gonna be tough being fired at. So hope we don't have to
Indeed.
deal with that.
Well, we do have a Triceratops.
Yeah.
Perhaps we could have her charge in and take out those towers, too. She should be strong enough to knock one or two of them out.
That could work. At the same time, I saw when we met her that she was being taken down by 3 smaller of those little dinosaur things. She almost fucking died on that one. She ain't as hard as she looks. And when she's
Well,
dead, I'm not sure how the kid's gonna react.
the kid already threw her in a risk,
True.
sending it up with Hotleys on its belly.
Yeah, but that was expecting that she was gonna come back if she even started getting shot. With that, she's definitely getting shot.
I'm not sure the extent of Otlius's magical prowess, but perhaps a spell can be put on her to help defend her.
Not gonna lie, he's gotten pretty good. I don't think he has that.
Of our comrades had a spell that increased the natural speed of people. Imagine putting that on Sarah. Let's
That.
haste the dinosaur, folks.
That.
While we're at it,
That's-
enlarge, reduce it too. Enlarged and hasted. Boom.
I can just have the dino take out the fort.
Pretty much.
Bulldoze it.
Throw mage armor on the dino as well. We got
Just
a
make
siege
her-
engine now.
Make her a fucking fortress. Yeah.
Who needs Big Bertha? Big Bertha who?
And
Yeah.
to answer your question, I did actually gotta look up mage armor specifically, but
Yeah, if it does humanoids or creatures. That. I know he has that. He used that to run the hell away from me.
It's just a willing creature. That's what it says.
wouldn't help Sarah. Unfortunately,
No?
it's a natural AC because it doesn't overdo your natural
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it really depends on Sarah's dex, and I have no
AC. Yeah,
idea
Sarah's
what that's
dex is
about.
garbage. You would actually lower Sarah's AC with the
I
mage
was-
armor.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I wasn't sure if, because I figured she had natural armor. I wasn't sure what the calculation for that was.
Yeah, it's a plus
Does-
4.
Does Welcome or Talitha have Shield of Faith?
Welcome does.
Welcome to.
Toss that on her.
Could.
It'll at least be an extra 2 AC, making her a little bit more difficult to hit.
I could easily see those hobgoblins hitting my AC, which is 16.
You know, Archon, with the idea of Sarah charging in as well, what if you and Otlius, well, maybe not Otlius, but you and the
Why
kid
is my AC 10?
were to ride her in while the rest of us assault from the outside, working our way closer?
That'd be something. But if we go down, we're stranded.
This is true. Again, it really just depends on if A, the group likes this ruse plan, and B, if it actually draws out a significant portion of their forces. I'd say at least half.
Yeah. That ain't the worst thing you ever done.
Well, it's better than trying to sell rocks to a fat tabaxi in the port city.
Yeah, it is. Was that actually a ruse, or were you really trying?
Not my finest work, no. But I came up with it 5 minutes beforehand. This I've been thinking about for a little while.
Well, that's a good sign.
And I mean, realistically, we set up the ruse, they go for it, and it's not enough, and we leave.
Yeah.
They probably already know we're here, as
You
it
think
is.
so?
I think so.
What tells you that?
Well, they shot Atlius's bird.
Hmm.
Corpse.
Yeah.
Well, they know
that-
somebody's here.
Yeah. Are they
Anyway.
smart enough to know what the hell that is?
I imagine something in there is smart enough. They built a fortress, after all.
Hmm.
I
Different kind
would
of skill, but okay.
I would say, Avalon, you would know due to your military background. Hobgoblins, orcs could either know or not know. Orcs can be smart or stupid. Hobgoblins tend to be intelligent and often
Okay.
have spellcasters.
I wouldn't know that. He
Yeah,
would.
you wouldn't know that, but I would say, given that you're a mercenary, you would have run across that just automatically.
The orcs are one thing, the goblins and wargs are another, but the real threat of those hobgoblins, they could have spellcasters among their ranks.
Hmm.
They're smart. In fact, wouldn't be surprised if the last war chief of Grockamus was a hobgoblin,
Hmm.
based off of cunning alone. Maybe not, though, because if it was a smart hobgoblin able to unify a country like that, I think the face of the world would look much different right now.
Agreed.
It's a shame we still don't have Oyu.
You think you'd help here?
Perfect Trojan horse.
I can only imagine Oyu walking into the orc camp going, "They people outside say me come in and talk to you."
Fucking
I think that's the extent of my talk, though. That's the plan I came up with over the last week.
Okay.
Well, maybe the others
I-
can have.
I wanted to pitch it before we left.
Yeah,
See how
fair
you
enough.
guys felt.
Again, definitely not a bad idea.
So, as your guys' watch comes to an end, one more watch to be had as you guys notice nothing particular as you go to wake up Otlius and Kip. And you notice that Kip is lying on the ground and just has like Otlius hugged up like a teddy bear at this point.
Emotional support halfling.
I'm gonna try to fucking pat Sarah awake too, because why the fuck not?
Yeah, Sarah's also sleeping with all of them, and you kind of pat Sarah awake, and you guys wake up Otlius, Kip, and Sarah.
Should be good enough, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, morning already? Oh, watch.
Not yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Otlius.
You got this.
Otlius, you just feel your entire body start being shaken. D-Rab, you there?
He dead.
Well,
Probably
I think it's official.
issues.
New mic sucks.
Yeah.
Woo!
Test that again. Hello?
There we go.
Oh, yeah,
There we
there you go.
My green bubble isn't working.
Nope.
But I'm glad that. Okay. I was saying that I hate all of this, even though it was adorable.
Yeah, we didn't hear a thing.
Yeah, I wake up.
So you and Kip wake up for your watches with Sarah. Goes,
Sorry.
oh yeah, as Kip kind of just looks over and sits down next to Otlius. We could start off with their perception checks if you would like.
Yep. Nice.
Oh Jesus!
What the
Nice.
I mean,
Oh,
here as I expected, but
You look
I
over
did
at
better than Kip. Haha. Fuck you.
what about Sarah?
Sarah can't see in the dark.
I did
Oh.
look her up for a reason, though.
Who can say where the road
I also-
goes?
I also can't, so use disadvantage. Still better than Kip. Fuck you.
Well, thank God, yeah, Otlius can't see in the dark. That's right.
I knew this would happen. So I woke up
I was
Sarah so that she
hoping
could be
that
the buffer
leaving
to
it-
all this.
See, I was hoping that Kip
Oh,
would
there
be
you
like the
go. A
offset.
2 for Sarah.
I guess we're getting ambushed. All right, let's do this.
Ah, yeah. Ambush monsters. Okay, what's it this time, Heath?
You know, it's because we put
It's a battalion of hobgoblins.
So, God damn it, 3 rolls.
What the fuck?
Kip would roll in that one. He's got a good perception too.
He's such a high perception.
I guess we're getting ambushed.
So as Kip kind of looks over at poor Otlius, he's fret. He cannot concentrate. He's just constantly looking over at the fort and fidgeting like crazy.
I should have thought this over more. God damn it.
Otlius, you kind of stagger around blindly. You're kind of looking about, a little more aware than Kip is, but still can't really see. Sarah's just like literally lying on the ground, just eating grass.
I trusted you, damn it.
If you want to RP with Kip D-Rab, if Otlius wants to say anything to Kip.
How are you holding up?
I don't know if we gotta leave everyone behind. I'm worried about them.
Yeah.
My friends in there. I mean, I used to visit them all the time when I was a pup, and I mean, Keelik's parents are in there. If we leave them, what happens if we get back and they're all gone? Or worse.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I understand.
I don't know. I mean, what you guys say makes sense. I mean, going back and getting help, but just worried.
Me too, man. I'm not really good with all of this, like, military stuff. That's, like, pretty much everyone else. Even Talitha, I think. Pretty sure she's in a cult. Cults do military stuff.
Fuck.
Roll me a persuasion check on Liz.
He's not lying. Oh my god. Or he thinks he's not lying.
Of course, now
God
you
damn
roll
it.
high. Kip looks over at Talitha, furrowed brow. Talitha's in a cult? Is
Yeah, but that's a good thing. Not, like, yeah.
what kind
It's
of
not like a
cult?
bad cult.
Oh, it's It's a good cult?
It's a good cult.
Well, what do they do?
Like
in
an
the good
anti-cult cult.
It's an anti-cult cult?
Yeah.
Kip starts looking confused at the statement. So it's a cult that's against cults?
Yes? I'm not really sure. I haven't asked her about it.
Oh, if
Oh.
the sneeze is
Tell her to just start sneezing uncontrollably in her sleep.
just one.
That okay. I mean, I guess.
Uh,
I mean, it's not like she's bad. Tell is nice.
Yeah, no. I was more saying that I think everyone else knows more than I do in this situation. That's all. And I just don't like that that's the conclusion that they made, even though that it's probably the thing that we should do.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, I mean, like you say though, we should be okay. I mean, we're all moving together, and it's not like we're not ready, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And as long as I mean, still, he kind of looks about, kind of worried and fidgeting. It's just I'm not sure. It just seems dangerous. I mean, we still want to try to stop him, but do you think if we can, Godless, do you think we can save him?
He looks on at towards the fort, and then towards the pre-dawn sky, and then back at where Kip's voice is coming from. I think so. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. Kind of see Kip's drooping ears. Little like quiver to his little bottom lip.
Okay, well, I'm here. Give him a hug.
Kind of waters up to you, hugs you back. Which, once again, your tiny little frame come to his big knoll frame. But it is soft in his fur.
Hey, but we're sitting. We're sitting.
Yeah. He hugs you with his nice, soft, fluffy coat. As you do hug, you gotta see Sarah kind of wander over to the pair of you and kind of nudge her little head underneath you guys to get in on the hug.
Oh, I wish Lou is here.
What happened to him? They thought he went with you out towards the camp.
Yeah, he got shot.
Oh no.
It's fine. He's somewhere. Just waiting. But
Yeah, that's what my mom says about my dad.
he just oddly closes his eyes at that. Like, what? What?
He got shot.
I mean,
He's waiting somewhere.
I can. Sure, yep. Yes, Kip.
Kip doesn't know what a familiar is.
I know. And if I'm gonna say he's gonna come back, he's gonna think his dad's gonna come back, and I don't want to deal with that.
I know.
And we're just keeping quiet.
As Atlius fidgets quietly from the awkward silence.
I'm like, what do I do now? Not this and that. That's it. There's nothing. I can't think of anything else. That's killed me.
Oh,
I just hug him. I'm just like pat his back, and I'm like, it's okay. It's fine. And wake everyone else up when it's like
As
over.
the night goes on, you guys begin to, the morning sun comes, and you wake up the rest of the party. As you guys stir awake, gathering yourselves together, getting your gear upon you and getting equipped. Suddenly, out of the wilderness, you hear the sounds of moving brush and breaking things. As you look above you, as you hear a...
You know, I fucking
As
What?
you look behind the lines, as out through the jungle brush, you see what can only be those giant wolf-like creatures you saw Atlius become rushing out of the woods. Behind them, you see the orange-skinned versions of goblins and a large, massive orc with an axe charging towards you all.
Well,
You know, I fucking called it.
To be fair, I rolled for the encounter, and whether or not they would catch you, and they caught you on the 4th round.
Wow. So they just waited till morning.
Well, no, it's just that's how long it took them to find you was the 4th round. So they
Well,
basically
Archon
were...
thinks they legitimately just waited till
till
morning.
Yeah. Fair enough. You guys have full visual, so that's a plus.
None of us are blind.
And you guys are all in your armor, because I gave you enough time to
Yeah.
wake up and
Ooh.
get geared.
Speaking of armor, Heath, my adamantine armor is just chainmail, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, because I loaded the game today and my AC was 10 for some reason.
Holy shit, okay, we're starting off real. Alright, let's fucking do it!
You're starting off real!
Sorry.
Look, I have a negative, it's fine. I expected.
But yay, the barbarian got high in
yeah.
initiative, okay. About fucking time the barbarian got high in initiative. First thing I do is rage.
Grr, Amgery. Grr. Brr. Amgery and cold. Scaly.
Shut up. Not so cold anymore, really. I don't have my storm. Which is really gonna make
that's on you,
this.
bro. That's on you, bro.
Look, it ain't my fault my powers abandoned me after I got my ass kicked by a fucking turtle.
That sounds like it's on you, bro.
It sounds like a personal problem.
Listen, I lost a nose. I didn't lose any magic, though.
No.
Orc. And finally, I gotta get Sarah and Kippin. Fuck, Sarah's... It's ridiculous how well Sarah keeps rolling on those dex checks.
Hmm.
Okay. So, it's beginning... Oops. Okay. Beginning of the top of the round. You see a hobgoblin come rushing out of the brush, carrying a longbow in his hair. He looks around to see who's up and about. Sees Atlius and Kip standing next to each other. Takes his longbow out and fires one shot at Kip. Fuck. Hits with a 22. As Kip gets struck in the shoulder for 7 piercing damage. This ward comes charging forward.
Very large boy.
And goes right after Wilcrum.
Fucking bring it to you, mutt.
Leaps up and bites. With a 13 to miss as it just bites down and can't get past his shield.
Wait.
What?
My 6. I forgot I had my shield, so my AC's 18. I was like, wait a second, no, my 6.
Hey, Alivor, you're up.
Okay, alright. I am going to move. So I'm going to stay where I am now, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast the orc.
The head orc? Okay.
Seeing as he is the largest target. Taste Eldritch magic.
Hey, first blast strikes him in the center of the chest. Second one deflects off.
That should be doing an extra 4 damage on each because of Agonizing Blast.
Okay, don't have it set up.
I thought it was, but... So it's 14 damage total.
You miss with the second attack.
Oh, well, okay, fair enough.
I was about to say, the
9
second
damage.
attack strikes his arm. You see he's wearing his thick, heavy armor that just deflects the blast. So 9 damage.
This is just a test. Okay, it's working now.
Okay.
And then... I will... I'll move here to kind of block Telitha from a warg.
Okay. The orc's turn as the giant orc with the axe lets out this hideous roar. Ustalaka! And just starts rushing. He gets 30 feet, and you just see his eyes go blood red as he looks at the little halfling. Charges forward. And with a giant overhand great axe swing, brings it down upon you. Does a 23 hit?
Uh-oh. D-Rab, we don't hear you anymore.
Yeah, if you're talking, we can't hear you. Well, in any case, 23 hits.
I think so.
And unfortunately, I rolled only 1 damage past max, so he takes 15 slashing damage.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
It's a great axe, man. D12. As you watch out, you see you guys looking, and there's this giant axe just rips through Gotlius's chest, tearing him through for 15 damage. As he looks, just 1 hit point under bloodied.
Hey, the
Archon,
fact that he's that far. Alright, do you have you back?
Hello?
Yes,
now we
you
can
are.
hear you.
Hello!
Never mind. Push to talk fucked me up. 15, yeah? 15 damage?
Yeah, 15 damage, yep.
You already added it.
Yep.
Alright, so Archon is going to rush forward, drawing his maul. He's going to rush right up to this orc. And the first thing I'm going to do is rage. And then I'm going to grapple him.
Okay.
That would be an athletics versus athletics.
Ooh, he fails, so you have him grappled.
Alright, and then I'll move him back one pace.
Okay, so you're at
Push him
half
back
speed when
one
you're
bit.
grappled. So,
Yep, I don't need any more than that. Yeah, so I move him back
Do
one
not
pace.
let any of them escape.
Okay, move your character token. I need you to move your token so I know where he goes back. One pace. Push. Okay, that's what I mean. You said pull him back meant you were. I was thinking you were going.
I
the
said
other
push.
direction. Yeah.
I said push.
Well, yeah. So you push him. Okay.
Alright, so yeah, I kind of grab him and force him back. Kid,
Okay.
get back! Keep with me! And I will. That grappling is a replacement for an attack, so I will strike him with my maul.
You can't. Maul is a two-handed weapon.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, I'll. Put away my maul. I could do that. Yeah, so realizing this, I put away my maul, and I'm just gonna reach back and fucking deck him in the face.
Okay.
One sec, let me get the advantage off me.
That unfortunately, as you crack into your claws, cannot seem to get past that thick, heavy armor he has on. Just scrapes across his metal plate.
Alright. It's my turn. I've used everything.
Okay. Hobgoblin's turn. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He will take a longbow shot at the person holding his war chief. Or his, not well, his leader. Well, not technically his war chief. And will fire. 19 to hit.
19 to hit, can't increase my AC anyway. Yeah, that hits me.
So you 7 reduced down to 3.
Alright.
Actually, hold up. I take that back. Because you are engaged. You are in 5 feet of an ally.
You sure
Man. Man, he's why?
So 6 damage total, Archon.
Fine.
Atlius, you're up.
Fireball them all.
Fireball.
Now's your time to shine, Atlius. Summon a star on them.
Just like meteor sword.
Fucking unleash all the.
I can't do that, right? That's like, oh, that's where they obviously are. In the fucking jungle when lightning and fire are going off. I'll go back from what Archon was saying. Oh. I think I heard him right that he said kid then kip. I was confused. So I
Yes.
just ran away instead.
Yes.
Atlius with me!
Like, what?
Yeah, the fuck?
Kid, back away. Kid with me. I'm like, who are you talking to? I'm confused.
It was as you would expect.
I will who shot?
Hmm?
I should just scroll, I guess. So this guy was the one who shot Archon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. Punch him in the face with a chill touch. Yeah.
Oh, that strikes for 8 damage. And as you do so, your chill touch just rips his head off.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, Hobgoblin's incredible AC, low HP.
Yeah, I told you, that's why this was winnable, guys. These things are squishy as fuck.
I forgot.
I honestly did not think hobgoblins were that squishy. Last time
Yeah,
I saw a
like-
hobgoblin at a party, it almost occurred. It almost TPK'd them.
You guys are
Yeah,
level
like,
5. Hobgoblins
last
are
time-
CR halves, guys.
The last time I faced a Hobgoblin was at level 3, and it was a legitimate fight.
I don't think I've ever fought a hobgoblin in D&D, actually.
Yeah, hobgoblins, man. I don't mind telling you their hit points. It's 2d8 plus 12. Plus 2, not 12, plus 2. So maximum of 18, minimum of 4.
Wow. I guess that guy rolled shit. Okay.
By
Yeah,
the way, add one.
Hmm.
The siege that Howland did had hobgoblins. They were custom to be leveled up to our level.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these
I
are
forgot
flat.
about that.
Those ones kicked our ass almost.
Yeah.
As
So
a bonus action, I cower and I end my turn.
So you just see Sarah look about at that one of those giant wolf creatures that have been howling at it, and you see
Oh,
Sarah
this
go,
is gonna be good.
and just goes, "Hush, hush," and just charges forward at full speed, and she just goes to ram this thing with her horns.
Well, I hope she's gonna be alright.
Mm.
Hits
Take out
for
the
20,
hobgoblins first.
takes out 8, does 18 piercing damage to the warg. As you see this warg, it just goes. The warg needs to make a strength saving throw. And succeeds. So you just see this thing get ripped into its side as this kind of picks up and kind of whips it around. The warg is still up, but very badly hurt. The warg is engaged with it, so the warg that she just goes in and tries to bite Sarah. Can't get through its thick hide, though. It's gnaws at it. This hobgoblin will run here, and he will fire a bow at Wilkram.
Yes, a bow that shoots bows, guys.
Which then
Oh,
shoots
yes.
smaller bows.
That's a miss.
And then eventually the arrow comes out.
Arrow flies over your hip. Kip looks over, and you just see this look of Kip's face. And you see this wicked, amazing rage cross him. And freaks the fuck out as he just goes leaping forward to help Archon with this giant war chief. And he will reckless because he's pissed off and crazy.
Fair enough.
As he takes his giant great bone axe. That hits! And that hits! So
Oh my god.
you just see Kip rip into this fucking orc as he rashes him down for 10 damage. Then when the orc looks over to see what it goes, comes across and just rips into his jaw, tearing a huge chunk out of him. He is looking pretty fucked up. You just hear Kip go, "That's for my friends!" Just fucking just kind of like snarl, and actually, yeah, he already used his bonus, but yeah, just ripping into that guy. Telepha, you're up.
That's fun.
Dev, you're there. Dev, if you're talking, we can't hear you. No. His 7 arrows strike Teletha, killing her instantly.
I
No!
wish that were me.
The fuck, dude.
Maybe like her parents are talking to her or something, and she's just muted herself.
Maybe.
Indisposed.
I don't really want to push forward without Deb, because what Deb does is important here.
Yeah.
No, that is very fair.
Preemptively pause the recording, I guess.
Yeah, sure, we'll take a 5-minute...
No,
Oh, there we go.
Deb must have...
Out.
All right.
Oh, maybe
So-
she lost a connection.
Yeah.
Like
Little
straight
break.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a bit of a break till have Deb work out their technical issues.
Right.
PRP.
Heck yeah.
So we're back on, so as
Recording.
Teletha reaches
they're
out with a
recording.
Cure Wounds. What
Recording.
level are you doing the... I got it, guys. What level are you doing it
Okay.
at?
Just one.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, damn.
Thank
11
you.
hit points back for Otlius.
Look at Tell out here rolling maximum healing herself, not doing no other person rolling for her.
Tell, did you also want to back up, or did you want to stay where you were?
I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay. Now comes the wargs.
Almost all of them. Fucking Christ.
Oh god, alright.
As the first one comes running over at Archon.
God, he's edgy.
With a miss. This one comes running to Kip. It's advantage because Kip reckless. Ooh, critical hit. That's not good for Kip.
Oh god.
As Kip takes 11 points of damage.
Kip, how are you gonna be my frenemy if you die?
You gotta save your rival like you're in an anime, dude. This is where you go beyond.
Plus ultra.
Surpass your limits, Atlius. Cast that fireball you
Yeah,
don't have in
Kip's-
your spellbook.
This one runs over, also attacks Kip.
I cast mass disintegrate.
That
God.
misses Kip, though. As this one, Kip kind of knocks this one aside. Hobgoblin's turn. This one takes out its bow, will fire a shot at... He's gonna fire a shot at Wilcrum.
How dare he?
He says being the tank.
With a natural 20 to hit.
Which he can't crit, cause I have adamantine armor!
You're right.
Oh.
So 9 damage plus...
So
So you
9
take
damage.
15 damage.
15, okay.
Well, ain't that useful?
That's the second crit that's already been mitigated since I got this armor.
It's good.
Lucky man might have downed you if it didn't. This one goes after Sarah.
Oh, that's such a neat line. Oh,
Ooh, but Sarah gets bit in the flank for 7 damage. And Sarah needs to make a strength save.
Damn it.
Succeeds, just barely. Jesus. Okay, Welcome, you're up.
I know what I'm doing. I'm casting Aid at 2nd level. Not Aid, sorry, Bless. Bless at 2nd level. I keep getting them mixed up for some reason. So I'm targeting Alivor, Otlius, Archon, and Kip.
Okay. Guys, feel free to give yourself your bless markings.
yep.
What?
4, 1.
What? So, I'll copy the fist. Hammer fist.
How do I add a number to the little...
You just
Instead of clicking, you
you just click it when
tap
you have
the number instead.
yeah, when you have your thing over top of it, you just press a number.
While you're
That'll do
hovering
for- there
over
you
the
go.
symbol. Yep.
Or you're hovering over the symbol,
Ah,
just hit the number key, and that'll do it. I did it
Gotcha.
for you. 9.
Thank you.
Alvaro, don't forget to add your bless symbol.
I won't.
Okay, Hobgoblin's turn. He'll go up and attack Sarah with his longsword.
Actually, sorry, just one more thing. Can I just take one step backwards and take the attack?
Sure. 19 to hit
Not the natural 20.
Yep,
Oh.
that will hit.
for 10 piercing damage. And then I need you to make me a strength save. Okay, you're fine.
And the con save for your.
Yeah, but another
Ooh,
and a
yeah.
con save immediately, yep. Oh god, so everybody
Yikes.
loses
Fuck
plus
me.
immediately!
Ah! I just wanted to step back for the protection. God fucking damn it.
Wait, as large creatures, don't these things have reach?
Nope.
Nah.
Okay.
Because they use their bite attack, they're not using claws and arms.
Nom nom
Okay.
nom nom nom.
Well, glad I didn't put the marker on me.
As the hobgoblin attacks Sarah with his sword, that'll miss as it just bounces off of her scaly hide. This guy goes fucked. This guy take his short bow out and he will fire at Archon. And misses.
Noise.
This hobgoblin goes fucked. He will shoot at Kip. Ooh, that hits Kip. Poor Kip. As Kip takes a further 6 damage. This war comes around looking over. Moves towards Wilcrum and tries to go finish off his dwarven meal. "19 to hit for another 9 damage.
And okay, another 19, sure.
And I need another strength save. Okay, yours. Fine. Alivor, you're up.
How bad's that orc looking?
He's pretty fucked up.
Let me take a little looky-loo at one thing. I'm gonna go ahead and Hexblade curse him.
Okay.
And then I am gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast him.
You are disadvantaged
That could
unless
be it, yeah.
Go.
I'm gonna move. This stupid thing can take its attack.
Okay. 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Does 11 piercing damage. I need a strength saving throw.
Oh, wait. Oh, fuck, I forgot I have disadvantage. I forgot about protection. Damn it.
Actually, when he stepped out of range, you would no longer had protection.
Ah, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch Blast this dude.
Okay.
Add a extra 3. No, wait. What's our perfect? Yeah, 3
Yeah, 3 damage.
to this damage. If it hits.
Ooh, both just deflect off, unfortunately.
Hell with it. I'll go ahead and action surge
Okay.
and fire off 2 more.
Okay,
So,
first
14.
one he hits for 14 damage. He is literally like on death's door. Like you just look at him, he's barely
Okay.
breathing, could barely keep his eyes open. Looks like a stiff breeze will take him out right now.
Archon fart on him.
You know, I'd rather cough, honestly.
This orc, still
dealer's
held
choice.
on by Archon, not knowing what to do, will take an attack at Archon with his giant war axe.
Fair enough.
Ooh, misses completely though.
Alright. Can I say I literally just kind of, like, step forward and block the shaft with my arm and throw it away?
No, because if you miss, he still can come around to his turn.
You know, fair. Alright, so Archon is literally just gonna kind of pull his hand back, his claws extending, and I no, I don't get advantage. I could.
Reckless, you get advantage.
That sounds like a really bad idea in this situation, though. By the way, don't forget you're lucky. I'm gonna.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Actually.
If only Kip had it.
Alright, I'm gonna, use my claws. That'd be an 18 total.
That just hits actually with the 18 total.
All right.
So how do you
7
want to do
damage.
this? As he had 2 hit points left.
All right. So let's say that Archon, Alloboy's blast kind of knocked away a bit of the armor.
Oh
Archon's
wait,
just gonna...
no, it's a 16 because Kip is flanked as well. Double flank means no flank.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Maybe I
Because
should've-
otherwise you get that fucking chain thing going, right? So yeah, double flank.
Eh.
Kip's flanked, he's flanked, so he wouldn't get flanks on Kip either, but nor does flank.
Man, you got me excited. And there goes my bonus action. Great.
Oh shit.
This is infuriating.
Did you roll your portents, Dan?
I did, yes. I did.
As Archon unfortunately just isn't able to get through due to the disruption of the flank with the warg.
Oh,
That-
wait. Kip's wolf thing.
Oh, you are correct. That gives you advantage as pack tactics.
Mm.
So that's your first. So your first attack misses. You still get a
Yes.
second attack.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Yeah!
Now you can kill him.
Okay, that kills him.
Yes, again, he had 2 hit points, man. Literally, there's nothing you could roll not to kill him.
Yeah. So roaring Archon is just gonna tear away that piece of breastplate, and he's just gonna extend his claws, gleaming, and shove it right into his guts. He's literally gonna call him motherfucker. Probably not pulling out a heart or anything, but there's gonna be a lot of blood as he tears it out and stares the guy down. And as the life just kind of slowly leaves his eyes, Archon just kind of tosses him to the side at the warg.
Kip gives you a thumbs up as you tear this orc apart as he collapses to the ground dead.
Now,
Yeah.
this
And-
isn't super important, but I'm just gonna say that since that was a bonus action attack, he wouldn't have got his strength bonus added to the damage. So, had he rolled any lower, he would not have killed.
No,
Yeah.
that wasn't his bonus attack. That was still his second attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he
right.
keeps
Two attacks,
wolfing.
right.
Yeah. Now, however, I will start taking my bonus action claw attack at... Oh, actually... Enemies within 5 feet of Kip. Have any of these guys been damaged so far?
No.
Negative. Alright, so I'll just kind of throw this orc guy to the side, step into a space, and slash out towards the warg's face. This one.
Okay.
So I continue to get my advantage, and claw. Minus strength would be 3. I'm happy.
Yeah, Goblin's dead. Atlius, you're up.
Ah! Oh god. Oh, that's such a. Oh. Oh, this line. Fuck it. And Archon. Oh, this line.
And Sarah.
And Sarah. And. Oh.
I know
No,
you're
that's-
thinking, no.
That's very bad. I shouldn't lightning bolt anyway. Do any of these look like they wanna run away?
Nobody look like they're fleeing yet. You've only killed 2 things.
Cool. I'm just gonna target the ones furthest.
Saves are really
So-
good against hobgoblins, FYI.
No, plus ultra. I target that hobgoblin because Alvor was like. "Ah, It's nice. That's my Alvor impression. It's very accurate.
Okay, roll your attack. And once again, you rip off another hobgoblin's head with your chill touch.
Hungry. Man, the stars really hurting today. Chopping heads left, right, and center. That's it. I stay here. I hide behind Walker. And that's my turn.
Sarah's turn. We'll go after that one warg that she's battling. And stomps his head into paste.
Good, as she should. Good for you, Sarah.
Love this Triceratops.
That warg is dead. That hobgoblin's up. He takes out his longsword and he will rush up and attack Kip. That actually misses, even with advantage. As he goes to swing at Kip, Kip just knocks the blade aside. Kip's turn. Kip turns to the hobgoblin with his axe. Kip's still pissed off, so he'll still reckless, because he's a crazy teenager. Well, that cuts the hobgoblin's head off as he splits it fucking in half. Because of his ability, he will get a bonus action attack as well with his bite. And he will bite down on the warg across from Archon. Which does
Which one,
another
sorry?
10 damage. And then he will use his great axe to hack at with a second attack. And kills it as he just watches him rip into this and tear that warg to shreds.
Good kid.
He just kind of looks up at you, kind of like mouthful of blood and fur. Tell
Good look
you're
on you.
So Calitha will reach out a hand to brace the back of Welcom's shoulder. I will give him a cure wounds at 2nd level.
I appreciate that.
At 2nd level, he gets the exact same amount as I at least did at first.
Nice.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Anything else, Tel?
Nope, that's all.
Telth is such a good healer. Warg will attack Archon.
Secret.
That will miss as it, with a 7, just scrapes off of your thick hide. This one attacks Kip. Ooh, critical hit. Kip takes another 7 damage.
A lot of criticals tonight.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And that warg is dead. This hobgoblin's turn. Takes out his longbow. And he's gonna shoot at the... He's gonna shoot at Kip. He doesn't like how Kip's ripping things apart. That'll miss as he just flings off of Kip's side. This warg's engaged with Sarah. Unable to pierce... Oh no, yeah, that does pierce Sarah's hide as he bites into her flank again for 7 further damage. Sarah needs to make a strength save. She succeeds, no worries. Welcome is up.
As a bonus action, I'm going to Shield of Faith on Kip.
Okay.
And then I will take my attack against the warg in front of me. My 2 attacks.
Okay. Both hit.
That is my turn.
Hey, that was just holding on in case you said you wanted to smite.
Nah.
For 15 damage. Warg's looking pretty rough. That hobgoblin is dead. That hobgoblin's turn. He will look over at the dwarf who cast that shield spell. He'll take out his bow. And what languages do you speak, actually, Wilcrum?
I speak just the
Okay,
two that
two.
would make sense.
Okay. You know. And the hobgoblin fires at you. Damn, missing completely.
Bruv, did you have to?
This hobgoblin rushes past this his dead warg and will take a two-handed will take a sword swing at Kip. Hopefully. There we go. And missing completely. This warg's turn. Now this warg's gonna move around and look at the softer target. You can have it just...
Wow, this
Protection!
So rude.
14.
Fuck you.
That was with the
That was with
protection
disadvantage, yeah.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if my voice actually came through.
That's okay. I will shield that one.
Okay.
I don't have mage armor up, so it's my AC is pretty trash burger right now, but that's okay.
Alivor, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this hot. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this one.
Okay, well, do one at a time, because as I said, these things are squishy.
Oh yeah, I know.
That just misses, unfortunately.
The dice would stop giving me things under a 10.
That one will hit, and just explode his chest right out of him as he drops dead.
I'm gonna look over at Atlius. Atlius, get that one. I'm gonna point at this one.
Archon, you're up.
Okay.
All right. Archon's kind of gonna stare over as the warg starts attacking the others. The warg missed.
Yeah,
All right.
he got shielded.
He's gonna kind of glance over, shaking his head, kind of shaking it out of his mind, and yeah, he's no longer grappling that fucker. So he's gonna draw his maul again and try to bring it down on the head of the warg. I'm gonna be reckless this time.
Okay. You don't need to be reckless. It's at 5 feet of Kip.
Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh, yeah, I guess I don't need to be reckless.
That's what I said, yeah.
Yeah. I forgot
both hit.
rage, but that's okay. Alright, so...
10.
17.
19 damage. So you raged on your first strike. Just because you forgot to put it on doesn't mean you didn't get it.
Yeah.
19
Okay.
damage.
Alright, so...
Looking pretty rough,
Yep.
but still alive.
No bonus action. Reckless has not happened. I am okay.
Atlas, you're up.
I tisk as I register Alivor pointing at that guy and have like a warg biting at the now fading shield. I'm like, I'm a little bit busy right now. Kind of like flick my hand as I say that. As I cast Mind Spike at that guy.
The warg is attacking you? Or that guy? Okay.
No,
Click
the
spell.
guy that Alva pointed at. Because I'm a team player, and if I got told that that's the best way for the strategy, fuck. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Level 2. Here you go.
Wisdom saving throw.
Better to kill the 1 second talk in
It
case they try to run.
passed. So it only
Okay,
takes half
7.
damage, so 7 damage. He is still up.
Cool.
Sarah's turn. Sarah turns to face the warg she's been battling. That'll hit it.
Oof.
For
Oh, wait, no,
26
not
damage.
disadvantage.
Yeah, it's not disadvantage. Which is exactly the hit points a warg has. And she just stomps this thing into
What the
putty.
fuck? What the hell?
Props. See?
What'd you say?
Said I love this Triceratops.
Mm.
And Sarah just stomps that warg into putty. And then Sarah will charge over towards this hobgoblin. Kip's turn. Kip takes out his axe, and he will he'll take a swing at the one Archon attacked, and he'll keep recklessing. Ooh, missing. But that time, just lopping its head off this time. And then he will, since he killed it, he gets his frenzied attack, and he will bite the one above him. That just hits. He bites into it for 8 damage. Delta, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to give a healing word to Kip as my bonus action.
Hey, Kip gets 6 hit points back.
And I'm going to toll this ward.
Okay, War gets told. It's a wisdom save. What's your DC?
14.
It passes with a 15.
Red.
This warg looks about at everything that's happening, and it is going to turn, and it is just going to flee. Kip will get an attack. Only 7 damage, but he hits.
Yikes.
And then he goes off map for another. He's 50 feet off the map. I will just mark him with a 50, just so you know what's happening.
You dashed?
He dashed, yep.
Hmm.
Wilcrum, you're up.
God, that's a lot.
Turn to Otlius Lad. Is that one still in range for you to hit? As I take my 2 slashes against... Oh, I'll take my first slash against the one next to us. See if it...
Plus 50, right?
Well, that'll kill it.
Why couldn't I get that on my
Christ.
first strike, man? No, I can't smite!
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of cool that he just cuts this and I was like, kid, get him. Like,
Get him! And then, so 50 feet. Get up to there. Way too far away for me to be able to do anything. So, can move up to.
Remember, at least you gotta add 50 to that, because he's 50 feet off the
I
map.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
It's just.
I kind of give Welcome a like, nah, look. Maybe.
So I'm
Look.
gonna just head up over to here next to these two. And with the extra attack, it has to use the same weapon, doesn't it?
You have to use the same weapon, yeah. Well, I mean, depending.
I'm not sure about that.
I mean, what else? You can't switch your weapon out, though?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, because the only other thing I can do is throw a javelin. But
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to drop your sword to do it, because you can't switch a weapon out. You can.
no, not worth it. I'll
My
just.
sword is one-handed, yeah?
Well, I have my shield though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He'd have to either drop his shield or drop his sword to do it.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
Because you can
I'll
stow
just,
or pull a weapon as a free action, but not both at the same time.
I'll just step up here and ready my shield to attempt to deflect an arrow or something.
Yeah, this
Trust all the-
hobgoblin, really injured, is going to panic and flee as well, not thinking very well, as Sarah will try to gore him as he does. Missing, unfortunately. So he goes there, and he puts him at 55, so he's 5 feet off the map. This hobgoblin will also flee, because he knows when things look bad. Kip will get an attack. And exactly kills him. As he turns to flee, Kip just takes his axe and digs it into his back, killing him instantly. That warg is dead. Avalar, you're up.
Alright.
That would be 130 feet from where you are.
So if you move up 20 feet, you could reach him.
I'm moving up 30 feet, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast the ward.
Okay.
God
Ooh,
damn
that
it.
just misses, and that hits but does not take him down.
Fucking piece of shit dice.
Archon, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to... What else can I do? Yeah, that one's dead. There's a warg and there's a...
Hobgoblin in the corner that's only 5 feet off map.
Right. Thanks. Let's see, I got 40 feet of movement. Yeah, that's the most I can do. And that's 30 feet? Yeah. Alright, so I'd be able to throw a javelin at him with disadvantage. I can't fucking reckless on that.
You cannot, unfortunately.
But fuck it. I'm going to dash after him and I'm going to reach him.
Okay.
You can move me because, actually, I could just, yeah.
Atlas, you're up.
Okay, we still see the warg. Yes, it's just further away.
Yeah.
Okay.
From where we are, it's 135 feet.
Yep. I moved my full 25. It's now 110. And I will... Fuck it, we wanted to die for realsies. First level magic missile. Just all of it.
Okay.
Wait, how far away is the other guy?
The other guy we can catch. The ward.
Archon's already caught up to the other guy.
The ward.
Yep, one sec.
We cannot.
Yeah, the warg is primary
Okay.
target right now for those
Pew, pew, pew!
that have
All
range
three.
capability.
1, 2, 3.
I got this fucker, he ain't escaping.
You
Holy
will
shit.
shoot the fucking fate one.
Yeah.
Well, that definitely kills it. The first 2 missiles finished it off. The third one just is gravy.
Pew pew pew!
Sarah's turn. Will also dash after the hobgoblin.
I look over at Alvor like and welcome like thumbs up. I did it.
What languages do hobgoblins speak?
You don't know off the top of your head. You could roll me a history check. They definitely speak Goblin, and it's not uncommon for them to know Common as well, though usually it's more broken.
Perhaps we should capture that one.
Working on it.
Talva, you're up. Guiding bolt just blows his head off.
Yeah.
I
Mercy
would
kill.
actually like to try and shoot it non-lethally. Like,
You
in a
can't
way.
do that at a distance, unfortunately. You can only non-lethal at direct combat, at hand-to-hand.
Well, shit.
Not possible to shoot it in the leg.
Yeah, again, it's kind of one of those, like, yeah, you could shoot him in the leg and, made him bleed out and die instantly kind of things, because it's just... It's in the
Yeah.
rules, man. You have to melee. It's straight up in the D&D guy that you can only non-lethal
Alrighty.
in melee.
You're a bit too far away to pass.
I mean, seriously,
Path
guys,
non-lethally.
I don't think you're going to
I
have to worry
mean-
about this thing getting away. It can't outrun you.
Path
You
to
have,
the
you have
you have
unconsciousness.
3
Some of
things
us.
behind it that move at 40 feet each.
What's
Yeah,
up,
I'll
buddy?
just-
Between Kip, Archon, and the Triceratops. For intents and purposes, do you guys intend to capture him alive?
Yes.
Then I will
Yes.
just say we will end it with you guys knocking him out because there's no way he can get away.
Oh, sorry, I meant decapitation!
Oh,
Meanwhile,
Archon,
Wilcrum and Otlius are like running behind. Oh, we have small legs.
Yeah, two of the party members he could outrun. Two of the other two he can keep pace with. The other two, the other three, he has no chance of outrunning. The warg was
Yeah.
the dangerous thing because it moved at 50. The warg would have outpaced you guys. So, anyways, as you guys capture this goblin, knocking him unconscious, however you guys want, we'll say there's you guys do like a three-way combo as like Kip and Archon bounce him off of Sarah into his head as he just collapses to the ground.
Okay.
Since all three of you were surrounding him.
Barbarian combo.
Your mistake is thinking that Archon does combo attacks.
He does combo attacks. Fuck you.
God damn.
You can't say he doesn't do combo attacks after doing several combo attacks throughout the adventure.
Okay,
Also-
but still.
Also after throwing lock.
True. God
Also,
damn it.
after using Kip it completely for advantage strikes with his pack tactics.
Yeah.
I mean, look, that's smart fighting.
Still doesn't mean it's not a combo.
God damn it. Look, you motherfuckers are getting me, okay?
Kip's just kind of
Yeah,
wagging his
yeah,
tail
yeah.
next to Archon. We did really good, Mr. Archon!
God damn it.
Alright,
Maybe
I'm
you
back
should wag your tail too.
with a guest.
I'll breathe
Like-
on you.
As you hear that, you look over and Sarah starts wagging her tail.
God damn it.
Aw.
Somewhere in the
happy?
distance, a tabaxi is wagging his tail.
As you notice Kip just take this hobgoblin and slap it on top of Sarah as you guys walk back to the rest of the party.
I am going to wish I had manacles at this point.
I got a rope, it's fine.
I got rope too.
But manacles would be cooler and sturdier, but mostly cooler.
Sure. So you're going to tie him up. That's just a sleight of hand check to whoever would like to roll it.
Yeah.
Not a strength check?
Sleight of hand is
No.
how ropes work.
18.
Oh, what the fuck?
Alright, I am announcing that my guest has departed.
Who is your dad? Puppy?
It was Muffin.
Alright.
Muffin. Bye, Muffin. Bye, Muffin,
Okay,
rather.
18. Who was doing the tying, though, was the question, Otlius.
I don't care. Whoever was gonna do it.
Alivor, I guess? Sounds like it's his
Sure.
plan, so.
I'm gonna tie him to one of the wagons. Just kidding.
One of the
Hey,
Sounds-
Alvor, do it at this specific spot. Like, stand 2 centimeters that way.
As Alvar ties him to like 10 wagon
Shoot.
wheels.
We don't
Fucking
have
hell.
10 wagon wheels in this one, Heath. Only 5.
You don't even have the wagon right now.
We know, we're just having it inside gag death. Anyway, so you tie up this hobgoblin,
Tie
What
him
do you-
to a tree.
tie him to a tree.
That'll
Yeah.
work.
I'm
And
assuming-
then,
Please make sure you remove his weapons.
well, that's pretty much a given.
I feel like that's part
Did-
of it.
And if you don't say it,
He, probably isn't a spellcaster. But,
yeah,
Who would have used
but
it?
the other thing I'll do is I have a bag of caltrops, and I'll sprinkle it around his feet, so in case he does untie himself somehow, he steps on caltrops.
okay. So I take it you guys will spend a bit of time to wake him up.
Can we do a short rest and wake him up?
Sure,
Let's
you can
get a
do
little bit farther from the camp and then do that. Let's time
As
to
you
retreat.
say that, you now untie the goblin from the tree, pick up your caltrops.
I was thinking before we did that, but okay.
Yes,
I didn't say it, so fine.
Yeah. The Salamor sigh unties the goblin. As you guys move away from the camp. How far are you planning to go away this time?
Maybe about a mile.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
sure.
guys travel another mile away from the camp. And as you guys
I'm
set
just
up...
gonna, as we walk away, I'm just gonna kind of look over my shoulder for a quick glance. What's the camp seem to be doing?
You guys were fairly far from the camp already because you
Okay.
guys didn't camp next to it. You guys were you guys barely could see it out
Got
of
it.
sight.
Hence why
is
they
what-
took so damn long to find us.
Yeah, I mean, if you camped right outside, you guys would have been screwed. Like, they wouldn't have had a hard time finding you.
Yeah. Wargs would have smelled us and been like, motherfuckers are coming.
Yeah, and you would have had to deal with a lot worse of a scenario. But yeah, because you
Right.
guys said at the end you were going to go a mile off or a couple miles off before you set up
Yeah.
camp. Yes, last week. They're
True
already
that.
a couple miles off of camp, so you can barely see it in the distance.
Buddy.
So you can't really make out any specific details from this far out.
Once we're a mile away, I guess. Short rest and wake them up.
Yeah.
Sure.
And hey, who's doing the talking to him? Scare the shit out of him.
I can do it as long as it speaks common.
Alright. If he gets too bad, let me know.
I
You
can
just-
also talk to him if he doesn't cooperate.
You just stand behind and look like you.
Kip needs those.
Dude, Kip was getting wrecked, remember?
He was! Oh, that's all I need.
Same.
Wow. Oh, thank you, game.
God damn it. You know, I
Blessed.
would have been okay with it if not fucking won.
Amazing.
Blessed.
So I'm assuming, oh geez, a 1 then a 2.
Yep.
Oh god, dude. Here, have my luck.
Alright, last one then.
Eh,
A 5, at
Oh, we're
least.
short resting, right?
Yeah.
at least it was average.
Yeah, short rest.
I wasn't planning on using more than 3 anyway.
Hmm.
Where are the drugs going?
Oh. Oh,
Where are
that's
they?
Where is Harvey Dent?
Where is he?
So anyways, as you have the hobgoblin tied to a tree, hour passes by as you wait for him to wake up, and you see him kind of wake up and kind of start struggling against the tree. He's firmly tied to his eyes, looking about frantically, not knowing what's happening.
Good morning. You speak common? Do you understand?
Kind of looks at you with a glare.
I want to say that Welcrome's kind of like squatting down next to Alavor while this is happening as well, with Archon in the background.
Yeah, I'm just standing full height, crossed arms.
Where are you, Tel?
I'm a few paces away.
So anyways,
I'm
Alivor,
close,
as
but I
he's
feel
kind
like
of
I'll
looking
go in
about,
there.
Alivor, as you start speaking at him, he looks at you and he spits in your face.
Charming. He'll,
I
uh,
wanna
What do you want to? What do you
look at
want to
Alavor.
know?
he'll ignore Otlius for a moment. Use prestidigitation to clean the spit off his face. Just as a small power move. You know, Mr. Goblin, Mr. Hobgoblin, I was gonna offer you a piece of dried jerky, but if you're gonna be rude about it, maybe I'll rethink that.
Okay. As you say that to this hobgoblin, he just kind of glares daggers at you. Roll me a history check, Alivor. Okay, I'll say that's just enough. You kind of remember something from back in the day about hobgoblins. They despise elves.
I mean, what doesn't in this world?
Oh.
Kip
I'm
seems
just,
pretty good with him.
Alright,
I'm just
welcome,
I'm gonna
Wakanda. Oh, go on.
I'm gonna grin at him. I know your kind doesn't like elves, but I'm not a full elf. Only half, so I guess that only makes me half shitty in your eyes. But the point is, you lost the fight. We didn't kill you, but I'd like to ask you a few questions. Firstly, do you speak common? I'm gonna pull out a piece of jerky and kind of tear off a piece and eat it in front of him.
Jeez.
Look, we haven't had him like captive long enough for him to have gone hungry. I wait. Does he respond in any way?
No, he really doesn't
No?
respond.
Then
to the
Welcome walks
turkey.
up and kicks him in the ribs.
Okay, so you
Oh shit!
crack him into the ribs.
The-
Crack! Ugh, he
He
kind of
asked you
spindles up.
a question.
Should have taken the food. was
Roll me an intimidation check, Welcome.
No,
Nope,
good.
doesn't
That's
need
good. No, man, you already rolled.
I was confident in this one.
Your intimidation is really good. I just haven't seen you intimidate.
Yeah, no, I've never had really needed to.
As you do so, the goblin kind of looks up at you, a little fretful as he looks at the dwarf and goes, "Yes, speak common."
What's your name?
Good answer.
Click.
Alright, Killick. I'm sure you know the
Click.
situation.
Get
Click.
Click.
Glick
I'll type it for you guys.
with the G.
G-L-I-C-K.
There's like
Yeah.
4 different names that
L-E-K.
come to mind from that.
Killick is the bird.
No, it was G.
Killick,
That was
click,
definitely-
glick,
Lick.
lick.
Lick,
Lick.
Mick.
Cowlick.
Rick. His name is Rick Sanchez.
Kill him now.
Glick is
At least he's
pretty
not-
good YouTuber.
At least he's not Stelios Contos.
No.
Okay, it's Glick.
Okay, so
Wait, where was that posted? I do not see.
It's
Spell
his,
it.
I,
Lick my
put it,
balls.
I wrote it on his token.
Ah, there. Okay, I see him.
Yeah.
Alright, Glick. I'm sure you know the situation you're in isn't great, but you can turn it around. You just require a little bit of information about that fortress you guys have back there. Your little scouting party was pretty big. How much of your forces did that comprise of? I'm gonna try to persuade him into talking.
Okay, roll me a persuasion check.
Oof.
Oof, yeah, he
Brit.
just looks at you. And once again, Halvor.
And
Prestidigitated again.
yeah, after the spit, as Alivor cleans it off, I'm just gonna come down with a fist and punch him in the side of the head.
You crack him in the side of the head.
Glick, you seem to like to do things the hard way.
Filthy elf.
Only half.
Yikes. Inherent racism.
Welcome
What
will
a-
like lean real close in. That filthy elf is the only reason you're not 10 feet under right now. So I suggest you answer his questions.
you're all from getting twitchy.
That's not good. See, when he gets twitchy, things tend to lose their head.
Good elf, bad dwarf.
Shit, isn't that how it usually is though?
Yeah, it is really. I mean, that's the comedy here. He kind of looks over at you. Many in the tribe. We will rape, kill, conquer, Murder.
Alvor's going to rub at his chin a moment and give Glick a pretty serious look in his eyes. Glick, I want you to be straightforward with me here. You guys have another war chief?
Kind of glares at you and grins. Then he opens up his mouth and bites off his tongue.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
Well, you still have hands. You can write. Actually, Atlius, come here.
Yeah? I woke
Use your
up.
little mind powers on Glick here. He may not be able to
Well-
speak with his mouth, but he can speak with his mind.
Wait,
Welcome will give you a nod.
at me?
Affirmation. Yeah, he'll give you an affirmation to do it.
Feel free to go as deep as you wish.
Oh, I look over at Welcome at that
Hmm.
statement.
Not quite. How about this? I kind of put it next to Welcome and glare down at the Glick. I'm gonna take over the torch ring. If you.
Not yet.
He bit his tongue off. It's gonna be
Yeah,
hard
can't
for him to
talk
speak.
anymore.
I'll wait to see if Atlius casts a spell.
On that note, Welcome, track the blood loss because he could choke on his own blood.
Good point. And Welcome will knock him on the side of the head, and as he punches him, cast a couple lay on hands to stem the blood flow.
Okay, good, because you literally, if you had given it like another 30 seconds, by the time Atlius had done his spell, he'd have been dead.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Your tongue
I don't
is
think your
Understand.
tongue bleeds that much, dude.
If
No,
you
I
get
mean,
off,
it's a
you can do
pretty
a lot
large-
of bleeding.
Pretty
Yeah.
large surface area, yeah.
Marble.
I'll just chuck 5 in to make sure it, like, clots properly and stops bleeding.
Oh, good. More space for me to work.
Give the kid some time.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Kid, you don't have to go deep. This should be enough.
Oh,
I'm
but
done with him.
he can't talk though, Archon.
Yeah, got your mind trick.
Oh my god, just let the kid cast the spell.
Okay, I cast Detect Thoughts, but I won't go deep yet.
So with surface level thoughts, all you get is fuck, die, kill.
I wait. I know the Archon to do his thing.
Hmm. Alright, out of the way.
Actually, come to think about it, Atlius, you don't understand a fucking word coming out of him because he's thinking in Goblin.
Stinging Goblin.
Yeah, because you thinking your first language. His first language is Goblin.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. I should have prepared that other spell, huh?
Well, I don't know. That's so. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, I guess Welcome is just like still watching Atlius, gauging his reaction.
But I can tell the mood, yeah?
Alexei, let me double check. Let me read the spell. For duration, you can read the thoughts of a creature. When you cast a spell in action, focus your mind on one creature 30 feet. If the creature you choose has intelligence of 3 and doesn't, and the creature's unaffected, you initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature. It's a weird thing because if you're learning thoughts,
It
you
doesn't
still have to be
specify.
within language, though. It doesn't specify one way or the other, which is a little odd for them.
Some people think in pictures. I don't know.
If it says
Could be.
reasoning,
I would
emotional
say the
state
deeper
is deep,
thoughts
so...
would become pictures. I'd say surface thoughts are just what you're thinking. If you go deeper,
Okay,
I would
well-
allow you to have something more significant. But surface thoughts is it's what you're thinking on the surface. It's what you're thinking in your head.
Basically, we want you to probe deeper, and we can ask the questions again, and we'll think of
Well, yeah,
it.
but
If
it depends
you,
on what
in theory.
Atlius is finding.
yeah, if the first 6 seconds I don't fucking understand shit, I'm gonna be like, oh right, I'm just gonna go deep. Fuck it.
That's my call. I'll say if you cannot, because I mean it wouldn't make any sense for.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
it's fine. He just takes a deep breath. Welcome would know that that he's actually like probing deep.
Okay.
Okay, so he's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
15 DC 15.
Wait, once again, roll 20 is slow as shit. Made a 16. As you probe deeper into its mind, he just looks up at you oddly, is now aware of what's happening. It just kind of grins.
I kind of recoil at the like him rejecting me essentially.
And as you try to read his mind, he looks over at you, Archon, who has been threatening violence against him. And he starts bashing his head against the tree as hard as he can.
Hey, wait! So just like
Archon
stop.
Archon does not look rushed. As
Welcome will turn around and like grab his head to stop him from moving.
Yeah.
Like grab him by the hair or something.
As you grab him by the hair,
You can't bash your head in that easy.
He didn't bash it.
No, he's not killing him.
Takes a
He's not killing
second.
himself instantly, but
Yeah.
You could do it after
Welcome still
enough
won't stop
repeated
him.
blows will kill you.
Yeah.
You'll knock yourself out first, more than likely, though.
True.
regardless, Welcome grabs his hair to stop him from moving. No. You don't get out that easily.
You're disciplined, though, I'll give you that. And I'll reach out with a claw and pierce his cheek.
So you
And-
pierce his cheek, and as you do so, you feel something on your claw as he starts biting down on it.
Seriously. I'm just gonna tear down anyway. Just kind of angle and twist, cause as much pain as I can.
You angle twist, kind of ripping him up, and as you do so, he just kind of keeps chewing on your fingernail as you rip off a chunk of his face. He's bleeding out badly, and he's really rough.
I win.
He's
I'll
still
chuck a
not
couple more
given.
down hands to stem the bleeding.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Atlius.
I have to
Ugh.
cast it again, I assume.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
fails once you
the
fail.
spell's
Yep.
ended.
Yeah, the spell ended.
Fucking hobgoblins. Too disciplined for their own good.
Yeah, one thing you would also know,
Sirs.
Welcome.
Oh right, if it
Hobgoblins
succeeds, it's
are
fine.
super militaristic. Like,
Yes.
they aren't normal goblins. A normal goblin would crack instantly. Hobgoblins are much more. I would fucking die rather than give you my shit.
Yeah.
I move closer, but I hide behind Velcro, hoping that it'll work better. And I do it again. I just go straight into it. I just like mind tackle, spear tackle with the walls with his brain.
Okay, this
Yeah.
time he does fail the save.
Right, and as I'm holding him by the head and he has his cheek fucking ripped out, is there a new war chief?
Okay, Atlius. As you are deeper into his thoughts, you get deeper in and you see what looks to be a city. Ancient and old of a stone building deep underground. And you see what seems to be chanting and raving of all kinds of orcs and goblins and trolls, as you see what seems to be this massive coliseum of dwarven origin being taken place. And in this coliseum you see various dead bodies as orcs, goblins, and ogres are all in this pit fighting and killing each other, one after the other. As they do so, you see this one larger than normal orc cutting through and stabbing down dozens of creatures, and at the end of it you see this large orc standing above all the others, roaring out as other orcs and goblins start roaring along with him. and then it would cut out.
Just like them standing on like the pile of bodies from the hole.
Yep.
Thing.
I want to say Welcome would be asking a question, then glancing back at Lotlius, seeing if gauging reaction, and then continuing if he gets the.
Olius
sense
is
of
like
what's going-
his face is scrunched up, like in deep focus, and then just kind of I give a nod when I see Welcome look at me.
Turn back around. Where are the inhabitants of that city, village?
You would have to talk to Otlius about that. Otlius would have to describe that to you. You don't get to see
No,
this
that's,
shit.
no. I'm asking. No, I meant like the
fort.
No, not the fort. The
the
bird people.
The bird people.
Oh.
Yeah. Where are the bird people?
Otlius, he rejects you and you lose the spell.
Oh, fuck off, bitch. I say that.
Says that out loud.
Yeah.
Again.
I did see them though. Welcome. Earlier.
Oh,
the
war
bird,
chief.
they're in a pen. No,
Right,
the bird people.
understood. And what of
I'm
the
going-
war chief?
I kind of look at Glick. They have one.
I do, Tom.
Bad news. I turn back
And-
to
and
Glick, and I give
Meekly
him
nod at Archon.
a real mean smile. Well, we got it from you. You want to keep fighting? We can do this for as long as it takes.
You got a lot left in you, I could tell. I'll keep going.
He kind of looks over the round of you. He kind of looks over at Otlius too. Just kind of smiles with his like cheek hanging out.
I am unnerved.
I tear my claw out of his cheek, and I raise my leg and slam it down on his knee.
He cries out in agony, but I mean, that's all he can do at this point. He literally cannot talk.
Mhm.
We are aware of this. But gauging from his reaction, I say it's not quite done yet.
I can make it hurt. I can break every joint in your body. Trust me, I know how to.
Do I know if hobgoblins can write?
I mean,
Probably not
Well,
uncommon. The odds of it being able to write common are next to none.
Okay.
Goblin it could probably write in, but since nobody can read Goblin,
alright, lad. Do you want to do one more try?
I mean, I
You
can,
resist.
but
I make
Sure.
it hurt.
It's your
It-
call.
it'd be one of my like big pew pews.
It's up to you.
Well, how important is the question you want?
I think the bigger question we need answered is a more accurate count to how many are in that fortress. That was a big scouting party.
That is pretty important.
I'd like to know if we can take it
Okay.
after that battle.
He nods. I kind of do like a bit of a shakeout. Like, okay, I can do this again. I can do this again.
We need to know numbers and who or what is leading them at the fortress.
I cast it again. Like mind tackle.
Hey, one more
At
check.
using a third level spell this time. So I have to.
make his wisdom save for one last attempt. 14, just failed.
Okay.
I
How
give Welcome
many
like
in the
a
fort?
thumbs up, like go, go, go.
Okay, so you say how many is in the fort, and as you do so, you can see in the fort a gathering of creatures. Through a quick, I'll say because it's a deeper thought, at least you do see a large force, but you see like a large force leaving the camp. And behind you gather, from a quick count, you can see what looks to be about 13, maybe 16 remaining orcs and goblins, but left behind.
Does the large
and-
horse
But
look a lot
no
like this one?
wargs.
Okay.
I was going to say, all the wargs seem to have gone on the scout.
Okay. I notice Olius's face no longer scrunched up after the vision.
Any
What were your
spellcasters?
plans?
One second. He's got to make another.
Yeah, did you fail again?
Yeah.
He failed again. Okay, so this time, as you ask for his plans, you deep in, you gather he doesn't know specifics, as the plans just seem to be raiding the bird village.
Okay.
What about spellcasters?
Are there any spellcasters among you?
Failing the check again. This time he looks about, and this is the last question you guys can ask, because the minute's up.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
fair.
You see a female orc. That's all you see, Atlius.
Okay. Yes, that last one.
Okay, I turn around, like just glancing at Atlius, gauging his reaction. Probably noticing the spell's over.
Yep.
Well, that'll do us for today. And Welcome will stand back up and just kick him with the heel of his foot in his stomach.
Okay.
You did a good job, Glick.
Glick looks up at you and smiles. It starts to laugh.
Terrifying.
Do I get to kill him now?
Yeah, we don't need him anymore.
Good. Now I can have my fun. And yeah, I'm gonna draw a javelin from my back. Gonna kind of look it over. I'm not gonna make too much of a show of it because I know this guy ain't fucking scared of me. And I'll just swipe it across his neck.
You swipe it across his neck as he bleeds out and dies.
Hmm.
As his limp body falls to the floor, you look over at Kip, who seems a little uneasy.
Should have just done it the easy way, Glick.
Why was
I
he
kind of
laughing?
sit on the ground, like, oh.
That's what I'm concerned about.
Last
Oh,
throes of a
goblins.
man who is dead. That's what that was.
Or there's still something we don't know.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty.
Oh,
We got what we
okay.
need for the time being.
Alright, kid, what you see?
There's around, in terms of the fort, there's around 13, 16, around those orcs and goblins. No wargs. A female orc is their spellcaster.
Only one.
Yeah, and I look at Glick's corpse. Look back at Archon and Welcome because they're standing right in front of me, and I go. And their war chief is like this big orc guy, right, Heath?
You saw a giant, like, sized orc, yeah.
Yeah, like really big,
Of course.
and they were
And
in
what
like an
about-
underground city, in like a like dwarven coliseum.
A pit.
Could I roll a disadvantage history? Because I'm pretty sure they like overtook a whole bunch of dwarven land, right?
Literally, that is the entire country they have, is all your old dwarven cities. You don't need a history check for that.
Oh, okay.
Like, that is just the history. Everybody knows that.
Well, no, yeah, but like, can I roll a
Oh.
history on like what that might be? Like what
I
landmark that would be?
mean, you could. Sure, I'll allow it.
Just disadvantage?
Yeah, it'll be definitely disadvantaged.
Oof. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One smite.
Doesn't ring a bell. I got a 3.
Oh yeah. You have no clue, guy. I mean, Dwarven Underground Coliseum. That is like half the ancient Dwarven city. Like, that could be anywhere. That could be your old. That could be your grandma's house. You don't fucking know.
You know, the idea of Rosa's grandmother having a coliseum as her home, it's
What
sounds
about
pretty-
that plan, Thotlius? Did you learn anything there?
He doesn't know anything about that specifically. Like they just wanted to raid the whole place, but not to like what end really.
Right, that does make sense. Alright, well, we have more information than we started with.
Ugh.
Yeah.
At least we know now the number of people going. Did you see? He didn't even fucking tell us that people were leaving. So
Well, no, the people that were leaving out of character, metagame, those were the people that we just killed.
but that force didn't have wargs.
No, the force.
No,
did
there,
not
there were no
just
wargs
have
left over.
orcs.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All
No
right.
works left.
Okay. All
There
right.
were on the Heath when you said like a large force left. It's separate from these guys, or was it these guys?
You gather it was these guys.
Okay.
At least you assume so. I mean, again,
So like from
Well,
his perspective in
you
the
saw
thing.
from his perspective, so you saw him leaving with this group, so you
With
pretty
them.
much
Alright.
assume it's them.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I
Fair
think
enough.
it was these guys. He left with them anyway.
No. So, got about this number, a few more.
We killed about 13 in that battle.
Hmm.
If there are 13 to 18 left, that was effectively half their force, which seems foolish to me. Why would you send
Whoa.
half of your force to scout?
They're probably confident that and close to the border for reinforcements should they need it.
I mean, what they fucking saw was an owl that went poof. That doesn't speak army. That speaks little fucking mage.
But if they have a spellcaster, then they would at
Surprised
least
the
be clued
spellcaster
in.
didn't come along.
No, she's important. They wouldn't waste her.
They probably want like it to be thorough, right? And like really nip it in the bud in case the person got away.
Most likely.
I don't think they expected us. They expected a few that couldn't hold themselves.
I probably
So-
expected just some from the other villages. They did know. They would have known that one of them got away.
Well, this certainly changes things a bit. I had this plan last night,
Oh,
Oh yeah.
building a few fires to draw away more of their forces. Let them think that perhaps a enemy army is on the way. But considering we just took out their scouting party, if we were to do that, what they would likely do, at least what I would do if I were in their situation, is try to fortify the fort even more and then send a runner back to where allies might be.
Or they would just flee with the villagers because it looked like they're outnumbered. And
That
they know.
also is quite possible, considering that fortress is pretty ramshackled.
Perhaps if we better prepare for a fight, we'd be able to take them on regardless.
We
I
still
think
need a
taking
good
out
plan.
this scout party really does help, but that orc
Let's
was
just-
pretty tough, from what I can
And
tell.
let's assume the worst. There's 16 of them. Maybe half of them are orcs left.
I'm going to kneel down at... Oh, actually, we left that bastard far away. Yeah, never mind. Fucking... from memory, can I tell if he had any, like, kind of laurels on him, any sign that he was or would be superior to any orcs around? Did he seem to be a leader sort, or did he just seem to be an orcish foot soldier?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Fair enough.
This is because you don't give me. You're coming off a recollection versus
Yeah,
searching. So
absolutely. Yeah, straight up intelligence. Oh, wow.
Good
okay,
roll.
I will say yes. This was no ordinary orc. One thing, most ordinary orcs don't wear plate mail.
Hmm.
This
plate
was
mail.
a high ranker.
Something's telling me that orc wasn't any old orc. That was the leader of the scouting party. And,
Well, you're leading to my next thought. We should have a look at what supplies they have on them. See if we can
Yes.
find
Well-
anything useful.
we'd have to go back, but yeah. Well, we could go back.
I really only wanted to leave that area with this hobgoblin in case he decided to try anything funny like scream.
Yeah.
Too proud for that.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's go back and have a look. We still
Bet
got
the
time.
best. Bet the best is real happy with himself right about now. Whatever. They kind of look over at Alias and Telfa and Kip.
I would say, just in case, if we do go take this fort, we should try to keep one of them alive. Perhaps a goblin. Perhaps whoever is leading the fort. Bring them back as a prisoner.
Did they have goblins? Good.
He might.
You
Yeah.
saw hobgoblins. You didn't see any normal goblins. Only hobgoblins. And
Oh,
orcs.
thought you said goblins. Okay.
Yeah, I meant
No, I shake my
hobgoblins.
head. Hobgoblins. Just
Well,
hobgoblins.
that says that. Orcs, then.
Orcs and hobgoblins.
Won't be as tough as that guy.
The mage
Well.
might. Can't underestimate an orc.
Hmm.
Especially one smart enough to cast her, or capable.
Yeah, I don't
enough.
plan on keeping her alive.
So what are we gonna do?
Well,
First step. Let's go back and check those bodies. Maybe they have something important.
Okay.
the
That
rest of
and
you?
also, maybe we should try to bury them or something. Hopefully, hiding them will make it harder for them to find them.
Yeah,
I don't
won't hide.
know if we'll have time to bury them.
Maybe not. Try
Could
and
do something a
about
little
it.
more questionable, though.
You're not talking about burning them.
Yes.
How many? Because we're like a mile away where we had that fight.
Yeah.
Are there more animals around that since we're further away from the fort?
Yeah, there would have been animals about, probably. I mean,
Okay,
not near
so-
you guys, because animals tend to stay away from.
Yeah, but it might actually not be necessary. Perhaps some predators will come out and clean up after us.
Well,
Roll
let's
me a
head back.
nature check just for the sake of that.
It's plants.
Will
Plants are
Chrome-
gonna come out and
Can I
kill
can I do the same possibly?
I mean, he's the one
I'm
who had the
thinking that.
idea, but I'll allow you both to it. Yeah.
Oof. I know so much about the plant.
Fucking nature is up
Rip.
here.
Nice.
Archon, you doubt that. I mean, yes, some predators come along and take some of the bodies away, but there was so many dead that it's not like there's going to be it's not like there's a buffet lineup of animals waiting to drag all these bodies away.
Yeah.
There is literally tons of meat there between the wargs and the orc and the goblins.
Yeah. Not sure about that. That's a lot of, but
Well, let's head back. I'd like to see if we can get any of that orc's armor off.
You mean the
Not
armor that was
expecting it.
ruined and destroyed because someone ripped it open?
I mean that one
Man.
plate can be
Technically,
replaced.
Darn.
yeah, you don't
If
get
only someone
gear
had
from
smithing
anim-
tools.
Good
Darn.
point.
If only you had a forge.
If only Einar were here.
I mean,
I don't know
did
what
just-
that-
Don't get gear. People loot
I know.
fucking
I know. I'm
leather
saying,
and medium and all that shit all the time.
The plate's there, but it is damaged. Would need some fixing.
I will still take it
And
because I can
resizing.
fix it later.
Yeah,
Dwarf.
wouldn't actually fit the dwarf.
No, I'm not saying it's gonna. Look, I'm not giving up this adamantine armor. It saved my ass twice.
That is true.
I'm just saying. Dwarf.
Just because you're a dwarf doesn't necessarily mean smithing tools.
But I have
Dwarf.
them.
Dwarf.
Well, let's head back, see what we can get from these guys. Also, based off of orcish culture and such, if we were to say behead that orc, put it on a javelin, stick it out in the opening, what kind of reaction could we possibly expect by that?
You could roll
From
me
that.
an intelligence check for that.
I would. They would take that as a challenge.
Probably.
Oof.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Nice.
Oh, that's a great
I
idea.
think they would
We ain't
throw you
getting
a
shit.
picnic parade.
Lucky?
No, yeah, you don't know, yeah.
Can you do lucky right now?
No.
Here's our roll.
I don't have bountiful luck that I can just
Ah.
give my lucky to somebody else.
Well, perhaps we could send a message, but then again, I don't know if the message will really go through to these guys.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that perhaps our slight element of surprise would be more of use.
Yeah, what if the orc lady's just gonna be like, oh, I guess I'm the leader now, if she wasn't already?
They still don't know how many we are. Which is an advantage. Unless that
That and-
orc was doing some crazy high shit, I don't know.
And I haven't done any of
Again.
my loud spells, so...
We can also expect them to be waiting at least a day or two for the scouting party.
You can roll me another
It's like, they might be
intelligence
expecting them to
check,
return.
welcome.
Okay.
I don't think it'd be that long, and the work did help.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
You're,
Yikes.
Ow.
ouch. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
that shrill laughter. Holy fuck.
Sorry, man. Yeah, you,
Germany not one!
a lot of natties. Yeah, man, you have no clue. Yeah, never mind.
Shouldn't we just do it now? Or like, as soon as we can?
Yeah.
Look,
I'm-
let's just go to those bodies, see what we can get off of them,
I'm
Yeah,
just assuming
yeah,
that
we're
we've been
walking.
walking.
Yeah.
pile them up, and light them on fire, and then try to
Oh,
hoof,
wait. How
hoof it
many
to the other
detect-
side of the fortress and come in from the other end.
How many detect thoughts did I do? 3?
You
Three.
did 3, yep.
Okay, wait. We short rested, so I actually... Wait, and it was two level 2s and... One
A
level
level
three.
3, yeah.
Okay, so that's about my spells were before the short rest. So I'm gonna do my recovery now.
Yeah.
And take back level. So, okay, I'm on 1 level 2 and 2 level 1s. No, 1 level 1 extra. Okay, I'm back. I fixed the spells.
Tell him. Were you saying something?
What?
You were
Must have
saying
misheard. I
something,
thought you were
right?
saying something.
I didn't say anything, no.
Okay.
Oh,
We can
Alright.
we can attack as soon as possible, but is everybody up to snuff for it?
I am perfectly fine after that battle and the rest.
I am, but
We don't have to go through with it if you feel uncomfortable, but I think this is about as good of a chance as we might get.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I'm just
alright, let's get to the bodies and we can fucking discuss how we're gonna sack the fort on the way. Because
Yeah.
I don't think we're just running right up to the fucking gates. That's a real good way to die.
yeah.
Burn the towers, get them out, maybe. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot less of them now. Welcome.
it's true.
They're outnumbering us.
Perhaps if you use your Shield of Faith on Sarah here, we can have her charge in, maybe take care of the towers.
That could work. Sarah is
Distract.
risk it.
Look over at Kip. Like, how's he holding up? What's he doing?
Kip's kind of looking over, kind of anxiously looking over at the rest. He goes, I think we should probably move sooner than later. I mean, we don't want them to leave with the others, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do it, we should do it soon.
Yeah.
If.
And I've just been concerned about our energy level. I'm not too spent, but
Me neither.
we did just push Otlius quite a bit for that interrogation.
I
And the
can
rest.
still do stuff, I think. Less so now, but that was a lot of effort from my part, yeah.
What about you, Talitha? How are you feeling?
I'm pretty well. I only casted 2 healing spells.
3, technically. Because you
Yeah,
used a
3.
healing word on Kip, right?
And then there was the one
Yeah,
that you
3.
cast before you got back into the game.
You cast one on Otlius, you
Oh, okay,
casted
yeah,
one
okay.
on
Hmm.
Wilcrum, and then you
Wilcrum,
casted
yeah.
one on Kip. Yeah.
Okay.
So 2
Well-
level 1s and a level 2 you used up.
We ain't full, but it's good enough, I guess.
Well, if that orc was different than the others, what could I realistically guess our chances of success are now? Based off the information we have, assuming it's accurate.
Assuming the information was accurate, which you're fairly certain it is given how the spell works, your odds are probably up to that 70-30 where I said before, where the odds are strongly in your favor, but, bad luck can always
You have
affect
to believe it.
anything, right?
Still that risk.
So I'd wager that we have a pretty good chance of success now. But we need to be smart about how we pick our targets. Hobgoblins and their spellcaster at the top of the pecking order.
I'll be going for the spellcast if I can.
If
I
only
can
your kind
fit it.
should-
I can fit in at any range. Though Otlius, Talitha, perhaps the 2 of you are better off going after the hobgoblins. They seem to be decently armored.
I intend
Okay.
to do some healing, but if we see an opening, sure.
Healing would be your
Okay.
priority, but
I'll
the
try.
less damage they're able to do, the better off we are. Kip,
Different kind.
you stick with Archon.
Okay.
The 2
Don't
of you
get-
together are a bit of a force of nature.
Don't get too reckless, though.
No,
Your best asset is your mind and your brain. Sharpen that.
Well,
He
maybe-
means in general. He doesn't know
Maybe-
how smart Kip is.
Actually, Kip's got
maybe it'll be
40
best if
Kip's got
I
a
keep
12
Otlius on the
but-
back of Sentinel with me. That way I can keep him
Oh, yeah.
offended.
I'd agree with that. That was good, and that'd work out this time too.
Welcome. Do you want to stick closer to Archon and Kip? I'll stick closer to Atlius and Teletha.
That'd mean being close to the enemies. I'd put you about middle.
Well, if I'm gonna
I
bring
operate best in
Otlius-
mid-range.
If I'm gonna bring Otlius on Sentinel with me, I don't know if it's best to be right in the thick of it. If I leave him behind and be covered by you, then I can stick up with Archon and Kip.
I'm just
Okay.
thinking you might be more useful on the front lines than myself.
I can do that then.
You guys are
With
gonna
your-
get out. You guys are gonna get hit.
With your adamantine armor. Although I guess you never know, it could not help at all.
Yeah, you never know. But
I'll
I can stick
attempt
up the
to-
front.
If we see another one of those big plate-mailed orcs, though,
I don't think we're going to.
probably not, but still, we want to wager on the side of caution. They
We do.
look like you hurt you quite a bit there, Atlius. Granted, I know you're not the most
If you had a good-
constitutional individual, but
Excuse me. I take offense to that. Sure.
actually, So-
Above average, thank you.
Fucking pipsqueak.
I think that's our plan. Kip, if you can, have Sarah knock down the towers while engaging other enemies. That would be optimal.
Okay.
That way they lose their high ground advantage. I think they can still get on those walls, but they're not as tall.
Are the towers separated from the walls?
Two of them are.
Two
Two
are
of them are
attached and-
attached to the wall.
Okay. So we can't just set those on fire.
I would say let's focus on the ones not attached to the wall, especially if they have anything on them. It's a
Yeah.
long drop.
Also, setting things on fire, not as easy as you think.
Yeah. Especially
Yeah,
if they've
yeah.
had time, they probably would have attempted to treat the wood or something.
Yeah. It wouldn't immediately catch, I know, but after a few good firebolt, it is gonna catch.
It would take like 5 minutes for something to really get going, which you gotta remember in combat time. Like,
Even with a
Sometime, yeah.
firebolt being launched at it?
a fire bolt is next to no damage. A fireball, yes, but a fire bolt is just psst.
Alrighty.
It's like a fire arrow, right? It's not
Yeah.
like in a huge explosion.
'cause
It's just
fi-
a little scorch.
Firebolt.
Yeah, I know
lights
what
flammable
firebolt is.
objects, but if
I
it's
don't
a
know,
wall,
man.
then
A
it's
level 2d10's not anything to sneeze at.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a fireball level, but it's certainly better than a fire arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that's probably our best method of attack.
Besides, even if you did, that would mean every time you cast a firebolt in a building and it missed, the whole place would go up like a candle lit by that logic.
I mean,
Just saying, by that logic, anytime you fight inside, your building would be on fire every time you fought. I mean, there is a limit to how quickly it catches on fire.
Fair. I mean, I had a DM who, a player tried to get another player, a Fiendish Warlock, to set off a fireball in a church, and she was like, "Fuck no, I'm not doing that. It's gonna catch on fire and burn us all." Which she wasn't wrong. But yeah.
Alright. I think that's a good plan moving forward.
But we are just gonna charge in there.
So we're just gonna charge in there? Yeah, I was gonna.
I think we should try to sneak up to the tree line first, take another look, see what we can see.
Okay.
Because the information we got, while I believe is pretty accurate, he was with the scouting party ever since he left. We don't know what they've done there since.
Yeah.
I
It would
will
be
remind you
unwise
that
to-
sneaking up to the tree line would not be my forte. I would have to be a little bit behind.
Yeah, but you got Sentinel, you can catch up with us.
Hmm.
Oh, kid, you got any tips about the spellcaster? Thinking we should not stay bunched up together.
That's pretty much it. And then, like, be as annoying as possible. Like, hit her a bunch. In case he, like, is concentrating on something.
Yeah, cause as much pain as possible, the usual. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, try to take out the smaller hobgoblins.
Mm.
Yeah. I'll leave those guys to you, because most of the shit I can do is throwing weapons at someone.
Yep.
Go
Archon
ahead, man.
Kip, deal with the spellcaster. Atlius, Telitha, do your best with the hobgoblins.
And I'll
Welcome and
try to-
I will kind of be a little flexible on our targets.
I'll try to catch
Yeah.
as many orcs as I can on them.
Did we make it back to the old battle site by now?
Yeah, you guys get there. Yeah, you find all the dead bodies about.
I'm gonna take that ruined plate mail.
Yeah, you grab the ruined plate mail.
Fuck, how much does this shit weigh? I gotta look.
Quite a lot, I'm pretty sure.
50 pounds, I believe.
That's actually lighter than I thought. Plate mail 65.
Okay.
I would like to check if any of them.
Would it still weigh the full amount since it's kind of ruined?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to have it so you can repair it, you would need all the pieces. So,
Fair enough.
yes.
Okie dokie. I
What'd you say, Tom?
am still looking good on weight, so
I want to check
Oh shit.
if any of the bodies had potions on them.
Yeah, you can search them.
Do I have investigation? I don't have investigation. I'll do my own check then. Just to check the
Yeah, I
bodies.
need 2 investigation checks.
Who's doing it?
Me and Tel.
An Archon.
Okay. I'm gonna help Tell because
Okay,
I have proficiency.
there are no potions on them. No.
Anything
Gen-
else of note?
Nothing particular. You find their weapons, their arrows. You do find amongst them about, 40 gold pieces.
now this is unlikely, but are there any kind of paper orders on the head orc?
Definitely not.
Yeah, I figured not.
Let's take the gold, split it up.
Sounds good.
— 40 divided by 6 is what?
Fucking 5.5.
6.6 repeating. It's the number of the devil heath. But if they were to have 42 gold, it would be 7 each.
now 6.6 repeating.
We each get 6 gold and you know what, let's make it a cool 5. That'll leave over 10 gold. We'll just.
Okay.
Oh, 5 instead of 6. Go.
Yeah, just so it's easier for everybody. And then there's just 10 gold we can put in the cart sheet.
Yep,
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm cool with that.
Sure.
We can redistribute that later if we find more gold in the.
I'll
In the
cast
fort.
Mage
I don't
Armor.
imagine we will, but you never know.
I'll cast Mage Armor on myself.
Well, okay.
Oh, yep, that is definitely my armor class. 168. Yep.
I see no
Atlas,
problem.
go
here.
into the middle. T-pose over all of them.
Just watch 5 critical
In
hits
before
get 'em.
wisdom saving throw.
Yes, I have
Yeah.
I have 133 AC. 3 nat 20s hit you, Atlas. You die immediately.
Protection.
No, we gotta get the 100 AC on Volcrum with his adamantine armor.
Well, it's not like the 20s don't hit still automatically. They just don't do the double damage.
Yeah, they don't do the extra damage.
That just means he lasts longer.
True. Especially
Dodge action.
Anyway.
Cast
What
blur
else
too.
can I say? Yeah.
Do you have blur on Atlas?
Nah.
Anyway, so you guys move forward. What's the plan?
Oh, that's right. That's
Not
what I was
really
going
an
to
illusion
ask.
boy.
So if we piled up the bodies, could we set it up in a way that it could, first of all, it could burn safely without catching like nearby trees and stuff?
Okay, first
Like if
up,
we left
burning
it
bodies,
unattended.
again, incredibly difficult. They
Yeah.
are soggy and wet by nature. So you
Well-
need like a pyre to do it properly.
I say we just leave them, especially if we're just rushing the place.
Yeah.
I
would
mean,
make a
you could
pretty
burn
nice-
them, but there's really no way to burn them that wouldn't leave a large amount of smoke.
I hate- I hate.
Well, that's what that's what I was
that's
gonna
kind of
come
the
up with
point.
next. I was gonna say, is there a way we could set a fire that it would start smoking after a little while instead of
Whoops.
immediately?
I mean,
So
sure.
bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried.
Yeah.
Because if we can start a fire and then the smoke will appear after like half an hour or an hour or something. Then
It
We're
wouldn't-
also in the
No, I mean, you'd get at most 10 minutes.
we're in the middle of a fucking jungle. If there's any wind, everything's catching fire.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's damp though.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah,
Oh,
again,
gosh.
forest
I mean, we're
fires
still-
in jungles not the easiest thing to start.
no, there's a risk,
possible,
but it's not a
there's
high
risk.
risk.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, dirt.
I'm pretty sure most of the jungle fires started where they were doing a lot of logging.
Yeah, generally
Yeah.
they cleared out the areas and got rid of the
Yeah.
foliage that kept it damp.
I'm assuming the hobgoblins' weapons and crap isn't anything special.
Nah, just all basic crap.
Hmm.
Ooh, Excalibur.
Yeah, right.
So here's a thought.
It starts doing a dance for you.
To the north is the Grockamus border.
Yep.
Yeah.
If we ignite these bodies, let the smoke start to billow, move our way north and cut off their likely path to send for reinforcements if they do send somebody up and we kill them on the way, it's a little extra that we don't have to worry about.
So you know how we were worried about starting war, and that couldn't happen because they don't have a war chief. Well, they have a war chief.
That's my point, but they're not going to... Unless that spellcaster has a spell. But you'd think they would probably have already used it by now.
Well, yeah, but if we start making fires of that caliber, gonna
They're not going
Might
to
be.
see it in Grok. How many miles away from Grockamus are we? Do we even know?
we don't fucking know that.
You're quite a
we have a map.
distance. You're not like nearby.
So
You're
it's not
probably a
like
day's
What a
march.
distance!
Also, I doubt one fire is gonna like set off alarms in another continent.
True.
yeah.
You're about a day's hard march to the border.
So there's no chance of them even seeing the biggest fire from here.
Christ, guys, I mean, it's just a fire. I mean, unless you light the entire forest on fire, nobody's gonna notice it's in the fort.
Yeah, fair enough.
I would
I
like
mean-
to know, but I have about an hour before I do need to go to bed.
Okay. Well, if that's
Well-
the case, I think the next part's probably going to take a bit.
Yeah, we can call it here. This is a
So
pretty
we
decent
can
stopping
call
point.
it here where you guys figure out the plan, because I have a feeling there's going to be some logic here.
So we figure out the
Ah,
plan, and
yes, hitting him with facts and logic.
All big facts. Big facts.
Not to mention my computer starting to frickin' slow the fuck down again from running the game. So we'll end it here.